2025, and the Rio Arriba Sheriff's Office is about to receive a call.
Y'all don't remember anything else, I want y'all to remember the same shit I tell y'all 24/7. This shit get way deeper than that. You understand me? This shit get way deeper than you think. Remember I said that.
That will reshape the department moving forward. Sheriff Billy Merrifield has just been found dead inside of his patrol vehicle.
He's in his unit and he's unresponsive. I think he's dead.
And you're saying it's the sheriff?
Yeah, Billy Merrifield, he's my friend.
Okay, and he's unresponsive?
Yeah, I honestly think he's dead.
Okay, and he's in his police car, you said?
Yes, he's in his police car right now. Please send somebody here ASAP.
Okay, we're getting someone out there, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Pray to God that he's okay, but he did not answer me. I called and called. I've been calling all morning.
Rio Arriba Sheriff's deputies are first to arrive. They attempt life-saving measures, but ultimately they fail. Bodycam footage then captures the moment state police take over the case due to, of course, the conflict of interest. They're spotted here placing a canopy over Sheriff Merrifield's body.
We're trying to tie these.
While that team focuses on securing the scene, another unit turns its attention to the 911 caller, Randy Sandoval. He describes himself as a friend. Family, however, contest that, as you'll find out shortly. Officers begin by asking a series of initial questions, working to establish a clear timeline of what exactly unfolded.
So, you don't have to go in full details, but you're the one that found him, correct?
Him?
Yes.
Yes.
And what made you come over here?
Because last night at 3, when she called me crying, that Billy, whatever, was like, I don't feel drunk or whatever, and they were, she said he was going to take her home. So she told me they were by the side of the road.
What time did you come this morning?
I left my house at 3, so I was here around 4 o'clock.
So you were here from 4?
What was that?
You were here from 4?
I got here at 4.
4 a.m.?
Yes.
And where do you live at?
In Cordova. You know where Cordova is?
Yes.
I live in Cordova.
Okay.
And they called me, so she said they were by the road. I guess she
So when you saw Billy at 4, did you see Billy at 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, just stand tight. Other people come talk to me a second, right? So she was here last night?
Yeah, she's the one that we're trying to get in contact with. That was
Yeah.
okay.
Bueno,
Okay. And anyone sure that she actually left there? And she's not actually inside the house?
I te hablo.
No, he's talking to her now. She didn't want to come back over here.
Well,
She's not here.
No.
She's not in the house.
No.
Okay. And what's the address?
I don't know, Buena Vista.
It's on Buena Vista Street behind the...
And it's the last house was a dead end. I remember that.
Randy Sandoval's full police interview hasn't been released publicly. However, according to investigative reports, his account begins at around 3 a.m. on the day in question. He says he received a call from a woman by the name of Cynthia Gonzalez, a Mexican native who had been in the United States for a few months on a work visa helping out a local family. She was described as Sheriff Merrifield's romantic interest. Randy told investigators that a couple of weeks earlier, on the 12th, the three crossed paths for the first time at the OK Hotel Casino, and after hitting it off, Sheriff Merrifield and Cynthia kept in touch. During the 3 a.m. call, Cynthia had told Randy that she needed some help as Sheriff Merrifield had just crashed his patrol vehicle after the two had spent the night drinking and being intimate. She claimed he didn't appear intoxicated when they left and assumed it would be okay for him to drive, but as you now know, he wasn't. When Randy arrived at the scene, he instructed Cynthia to drive the patrol unit back to Sheriff Merrifield's home, as by that point he was in no condition to drive himself. So she pushed the driver's seat all the way back, climbed onto his lap, and carefully made the short drive. When they reached his house, they reportedly left him semi-unconscious inside the vehicle after he assured them he would be okay. That, according to their statements, was enough for them, especially since the pair admitted they were afraid of his dog and didn't want to bring him inside. Investigators later asked Cynthia why she called Randy instead of 911, to which she responded she was afraid that Sheriff Merrifield would lose his job given the circumstances. She
Yeah.
wanted it swept under the rug. Later that morning,
Why?
around 10 a.m., Randy would attempt to call
So
Sheriff
he just out partying in his work vehicle. I'm saying, man, it's just shit about these goddamn towns all in the middle of nowhere. And this must be somewhere near Mexico or something. Probably Texas or something. I didn't know. Did they say where this was at? Let me see.
Sheriff's Office is about to receive a call, 2025, and the Rio Arriba Sheriff's Office is about to receive a call that will reshape the department moving aligned with Randy's in most major details. Later asked Cynthia.
Where's Rio Arriba? Where is Rio Arriba? What did it say? Arriba. Oh, it is in Mexico. Rio Arriba County is located in north central New Mexico, stretching from the Colorado state. Okay, so it's damn near where Colorado at. Where is it? Rio. Let's look at this map before I continue reading. Okay, it don't have a. So I'm guessing this is where Colorado state line in the north to the, I don't know how they would pronounce it. Jemez, I would say, or Jemez. Probably Jemez. Jemez Mountain. Its county seat is Tierra Amarilla, while the largest city and primary commercial hub is Hispaniola. So basically, so I'm guessing this is somewhere on near the border, the lines of the border of Colorado down there. So yeah, pretty close to the border. Yeah.
Cynthia why she called
Well, I mean,
Randy
can't
instead of
obviously can't
911,
be
to which she
because
responded she was afraid
it
that
says
Sheriff
they're in New Mexico. So he must have been an officer in New Mexico. Could have been. Yeah, could have been. Could have been. And she was on the work thing and came back into New Mexico. Must have been. Must have been. My language all fucked up today. Must be. My bad.
Merrifield would lose his job given the circumstances. She wanted it swept under the rug. Later that morning, around 10 a.m., Randy would attempt to call Sheriff Merrifield on 26 occasions, but he didn't answer. Alarmed, he returned to the scene then, and that's when he placed the 911 call after finding him unresponsive in his patrol vehicle. According to police, Cynthia's full account aligned with Randy's in most major details. Following a comprehensive investigation, the official cause of death was determined to be acute combined toxicity of fentanyl and alcohol. However, exactly how Sheriff Merrifield ingested the fentanyl is unclear. Both Randy and Cynthia were investigated as potential suspects, but after forensic examinations of their phones, they were ruled out. Those close to Sheriff Merrifield aren't buying the official narrative though. After all, they say he wasn't known for taking drugs, and they told investigators that he and Randy weren't as close as he was making out.
What can I do for you?
One of the officers working on this case?
Yes, ma'am.
I know at some point my mom would like to come in and speak with you guys about
Is this the
what's
lady?
going on, because a lot of
Okay.
stuff just doesn't,
Okay.
it don't make sense.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll go back. And when would be a good time? She really wants to sit down and hear from you
Is this like a
guys, not
sister
the
or something?
news and everybody changing stories, because this guy that was there has 5 different stories on the street now. He's told 5 different people 5 different stories, and my brother don't hang with him like that, because he is trouble.
Which guy?
What's his name, Randy?
Yeah.
Randy.
Okay.
So, and a lot of that happened is just too suspicious, and my mom has questions. Oh, because my
This
mom's
must be
also
like a
curious,
sister or
if this
something.
is what happened, Why is no charges being brought about them for supposedly getting on his lap to drive this car home and then leaving him in that vehicle? That's why she's like, well, what happens to them? Like, isn't there something isn't that wrong too?
Like charges for what though? What
That's
exactly?
what she,
Yeah,
she
that-
says,
I mean-
for leaving him and for driving his car with him unconscious after a wreck. Doesn't, you
So
know?
that's, we haven't been able to prove if he was unconscious at the time of the wreck. There was no reason for him to be unconscious due to the crash. The crash was
I
so
know.
minor.
So minor,
that's-
but he
yeah.
did have, I dressed him some gouges underneath here that's not a seatbelt, but I don't know what those came from.
You what?
I had to dress my brother before the funeral. And some of the marks on his body had me going, well, what if like, that's not a seatbelt, where did that come from? And it just has us just a little bit, plus, my brother did get death threats a couple months ago.
And from who?
I don't know, according to my mom, the
Okay, yeah. So
FBI was
like I
looking
said,
into
that
it.
must have been
Okay.
the brother.
Because it was a death threat against him and the family after some of these fentanyl and cartel busts.
So if you can, get your mom, have her gather that information, that'd be super helpful for
Yes,
us.
because that's why she's thinking it's just a little too suspicious how
Yeah.
everything went down after these threats.
Yeah.
My brother personally told my mother that,
And what the hell is that? I kept looking at him. I thought he was maybe a darker, you know, I thought he was a darker Hispanic person, but no, he indigenous. Yeah, he a black dude. Yo, he funny as hell. Why he standing there looking like that? Like he getting all the tea or something.
the FBI was looking into some death threats because he kept her cameras on at all times since that.
And
He
how long
looking
ago
like
were
he
those
looking
threats?
dead at her about. He
Oh,
nosy
goodness,
as
I'd have
hell.
to ask her,
So
but
that's-
And
if
where
you
he
give me a
come
card, I
from?
can get that information and give you, send it to you.
Yeah, what do we have here?
My mom would like to know one.
Oh, she with
where the
him?
Investigations at.
Okay.
Because some of the stuff like this last thing.
Oh, they like black dudes. Damn, the whole family like BBC. Okay, I with it. I get the point now. It's cool.
I'm saying that he had a Sprite drink.
I like it.
I
I
can
like
guarantee you my brother didn't do mixed drink.
I'm with it.
Because he teased him for it.
Oh,
He said,
really?
if you're gonna drink tequila or something, you take it like a man. He even does this weird, you're supposed to breathe in and really get the burn. That was Billy, he never would have.
Oh no, this the same girl. This the same lady. This the same lady. Okay, so that's her dude. Okay.
There's 2 shot glasses in that sink. We've never moved them, but she got executorship now.
She does?
Yes, and
Okay.
we are about to pack up that house.
Okay.
She don't really wanna touch those glasses, she thinks that might be how he was dosed.
Hey, you get. I ain't even check out his attire. I ain't even check out his attire. I didn't even check out his attire. Bro got a watch it sucker shirt. It's no mistaking now that this definitely is a black dude. Excuse me. This definitely is an indigenous man for sure. For sure. He's definitely that for sure. Oh my God. What the fuck?
So we have already talked with our command staff and they've made the decision that we're not gonna touch anything else in this house any further. So you guys can do what you guys need to do with the house, okay? As far as the investigation, it's not closed by any means. It's still an ongoing. We're actually interviewing multiple people and following multiple, avenues that people or that have come across our desk.
I am Billy Merrifield's ex.
Okay.
We were together for a lot of years. He lived here before he lived, before we split. He raised my kids. These were his kids. He raised them since they were 1 and 2. They're 26 and 24.
Okay.
This stuff that I'm hearing, Agent, is not adding up It is not adding up at all.
Damn.
I think
So he wasn't turning up.
either Billy was poisoned, Billy was something happened, because I can tell you, Randy that was at the scene, that was there, he's not a good guy, and him and Billy didn't get along for a long time. And I've heard these stories and all these little stories that I've been hearing about Randy really hanging out and partying with Billy and some little Mexican girl that didn't even know English. But I need to sit with you and I need to tell you what I know. And I have names, and I have names that you need to talk to.
Okay. Well,
Because this Billy did not speak Spanish.
okay.
And this girl showed up out of nowhere. So the other thing is that when as soon as we found out Sunday morning, me and my children went up there, and we were there on scene, but his wife was there, and my daughter reminded me of this because I was just a basket case. I didn't remember, but I can go in with my daughter and with my son. But her story kept changing. Her story kept changing about.
Did you talk to her?
We talked to Randy's wife, Joylyn.
Okay.
And because she was there and she was telling us the story, and she was like, "Oh, he called me and he's like, he's dead. I think he's dead." She was but there's a part of her story that's changing, that changed. And my daughter and my son remember it exactly.
It shouldn't be a surprise that Sheriff Merrifield's family aren't buying the official narrative, because why would you, after no fentanyl or paraphernalia were found in his vehicle? Again, he wasn't known for taking drugs, and in 2019, believe it or not, he lost his only child under similar circumstances.
It's a bluebird day, the sun shining bright. But for Captain Billy Merrifield, clouds blocking that sunshine while visiting his daughter's grave, thinking, how did he get here?
There's some days you just kind of wish it never happened.
He lost his daughter too soon to the drug epidemic that is now plaguing New Mexico.
None of us will ever know what she would have done or what her career is going to be. So Brandy Monique Merrifield was her full name.
A gorgeous young woman with a perfect smile and kind eyes, who loved cosmetology and writing poetry.
I think she started off with the pills, from my understanding.
Her addiction so bad, she did whatever she needed to do to fuel it.
She basically would knock on these doors at the residence, see if anyone's home. If they weren't home, she was the signal for this guy to burglarize these houses.
Merrifield tried to help his daughter.
If you need fuel in your car, I'll go meet you at the gas station. If you need food, I'll buy you food. I'm not giving you money, because I knew where it was going.
Eventually having to do something he never thought he could do.
I, myself, as a father, put handcuffs on her and kept her in jail for about 4 months. I honestly knew in my heart, though, if I didn't do this, who's to say that it wouldn't happen sooner?
He even tried to get her into programs. Then, one day, the phone rang. His heart sank. He knew.
I get a call one morning from state police. I'm getting ready to go on duty myself. Got to kind of prepare myself for this, to be honest with you. That's just the reality of it.
Addiction got the best of Brandy at 22 years old.
We're not supposed to bury our children. They're supposed to bury us.
As so many parents like Merrifield do, they try to cope through activism. Back at her grave, he stares at a photo of his beloved Brandy, knowing her death has to have a purpose.
It's kind of helped me help others.
He wants to save other families from the darkness of addiction. He especially hopes to reach New Mexico youth.
I'm able to relate to some of the family and talk to them, because it's hard for people to understand you or want to even listen to, especially wearing a uniform.
But though he may wear a badge and a uniform, underneath he's a dad grieving, hoping his story, his daughter's short life, can save someone else.
I must emphasize that the sheriff's office doesn't believe Randy or Cynthia had anything to do with Sheriff Merrifield's death. Again, after investigating the pair thoroughly, they were let go without charge. The only information that is slightly suspicious and points to something being off is the fact that the pair had contacted each other on 17 occasions around the time of his death. How long those calls lasted and what conversations were had is unclear. And remember, just because those calls were made, that doesn't mean they were nefarious in nature. Just something to point out.
Damn. Nah, he probably was sneaking and geeking. You don't never know what motherfucker don't never know what they brother and sister doing 100%. But motherfucker, I don't even know what fucking what you don't even know what your wife or husband doing 100% 24/7. So how the fuck you know he wasn't sneaking and geeking? Like what? I was kind of trying to get it, but I'm like, nah, you know what I mean? But I don't know. He probably wasn't. I don't know. I don't know. That's that that's a strange one, bro. I would like to hear. I would like to know if anything else happened about that. Yeah, I mean that is pretty strange, but me personally, I just think he was sneaking and geeking for real. Me personally, it was a good night, drunk. Shit, she she probably turned up. He probably like, shit, let me goddamn see what's going on. Shit, we can go ahead and goddamn do what we do. You know what I mean? Let me power up off this right quick. Let me try that. And it just, or he probably was already trying it. It just, it was too much that time. That's how it be, bro. You never know. I ain't saying who was wrong or whatever, whatnot. Though. Hate it though. Hate it, man. Crazy.